It's Aggie Softball Media Day. Adam Young here with head coach Kathy Rodolph. Coach, the start of a new season, expectations always very high in your program. How do you handle those expectations each year?
Well, I feel like every year we come out and we work really, really hard to showcase our talents. And I believe that the work that we put in will lead to the outcomes that we would like to get.
We know your offense is going to be very good again this year, but it seems like pitching depth in the circle could be a strength this year.
Oh, I've got 4 outstanding pitchers, and I would match them up against anybody in the country. And it's really something that it's probably the deepest staff I've ever had, so I can't wait to see what that brings us.
It seems like the last couple of years we always talk about the youth and all the freshmen you have. This year the balance is pretty good in your roster.
Well, I feel like we have 4 seniors that are great leaders that are going to show us how it's done at a big stage. But we also have some very talented underclassmen that are going to push those upperclassmen for playing time.
How different is it this year because you have so many seniors who have been 3 or 4 year starters in this program?
Well, I feel like the biggest challenge will be being patient and letting everything develop. When you have upperclassmen that really want to get to the end of the season and see if we want it, it's going to take a little bit of just patience to let it come together like the ultimate baking of a cake.
Because you have so many seniors this year, has the leadership been better than it usually is?
Well, I think the expectation on the leadership has made it grow, and I believe that these guys have earned the right to be leaders and that they lead by example.
You start with 10 home games. How beneficial is that? Because usually early on in the season you're trying to find a rhythm, and it has to be easier to do that here at home.
Well, I feel like when you know your surroundings, you're all going to be excited for the start of the season. Nobody's won or lost. And when you get to play in your own environment, we have a very nice facility and a very fast infield. So it's definitely something that I feel like sets the tone for the season when you're comfortable at the beginning.
Schedule is loaded again. Are there any dates or opponents that are circled on your calendar right now?
Well, I feel like, I am not overly superstitious, but I don't really like to look ahead. So we'll start with the opening weekend and see what our strengths and weaknesses are. And then hopefully by the time that we make it to Cathedral City to the big tournament, we'll be able to be playing together as a team and then showcase against some of the top teams in the country.
Are the goals the same as they always are? And if so, what are those goals this year?
Well, honestly, in the past, we wanted to win conference. We wanted to win the conference tournament, and I believe that this team not only has the ability to do that if we play well and stay together, but I want to make it to championship Saturday at regionals. I believe that we've got a deep enough team to be able to do that.
Coach, thanks so much. Good luck this year.
Thank you very much.
That's Aggie Softball head coach Kathy Rodolph.